Are you at that point in your life where you've got a toddler and you think it's time for you to potty train your toddler, but you want to know the tips and the hacks on how to get this done as soon as possible? Don't worry, I've got you. I'm a mom of 4 kids and I've done it 4 times. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I potty train my kids. Simple, easy step that you don't need to crack your brain. You don't need to start thinking I have failed or it's not working. Without further ado, let's get talking. So before we carry on, we need to say the scripture for today's scripture is in the book of John chapter 14 verse 15. It's a very short one and it says, if you love me, keep my commandment. It's very instructive, it's very simple, it's very straight to the point. If you love me, keep my commandment. I guess if you love God, you would always want to do what he wants you to do. Now let's jump straight into the video. So not long ago, I went to Nigeria with my kids, and obviously I went with my daughter Naomi. Naomi was just turned 3. So by the time I got to Nigeria, it felt like everyone expected that Naomi was potty trained. It was surprising to me because everyone was like, is she wearing nappy? Why is she wearing nappy? Is she wearing nappy? Why is she wearing nappy? And I was, what's going on here? I get it here. In Nigeria, you can potty train your baby at 5 months old. It's fine. You can potty train your baby at whatever age that you think is appropriate for you, comfortable for you. But one thing I would not do is to put myself under pressure or put my daughter under pressure. So one thing I have done for all 4 of my kids, that potty training was super easy. I wasn't under any pressure. It wasn't like I was so comfortable at it, and my daughter or my kids were all comfortable doing it. Is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. It's one thing, just one thing. It's not about forcing it, it's not about pushing it, just one thing that you need to do, and I will explain why you need to follow this approach. The very first thing that you need to do is to know when your child is ready. This is very important because a lot of parents put themselves under pressure that their kids need to be potty trained at a certain time. Now, if that's what you want, that's fine. And of course, you know the consequences that comes with that. It means that you're going to be pushing too hard. It means that you're going to be stressing out. It means that it's going to take longer and all of that. But if you're like me who don't like stress, if you're like me who like to follow things in the natural way, because nature or God has made things a lot easy for us. We humans are the ones that are putting pressure on ourselves. When your child is ready to be potty trained, first of all, you will know that your child is ready to be potty trained. What are the signs that you need to know? I am just going to be telling you based on the things I've experienced for all 4 of my kids. The first thing you need to know, you're going to be noticing, is that the child is uncomfortable wearing nappy. Okay, now don't get me wrong, there are some kids that if you let them, they will wear nappy until they are 5 years old and 6 years old. I get that. Some kids are like that. But there are other kids as well that you would know. They're giving you clue. Okay, there's that clue everywhere that they are ready to be potty trained. They would start taking their nappies off when it's wet. They would start talking about wearing pants and all of that. They would be able to speak as well. They will not start talking. It is very hard to potty train a child who cannot communicate to you. It is very hard to potty train a child who is not able to communicate that they need a wee. I'm not even going to lie to you, it is very hard. So this is why I linked it back to saying that your child needs to be ready, because your child should be able to communicate. Now, when your child is ready, what would you now start doing? First thing is that your child can tell you that they need a wee or a poo. Your child should be able to tell you. After all of this, I will tell you a brief summary of how Naomi was potty trained. She was potty trained in less than 2 weeks. When I mean 2 weeks, it was less than 2 weeks. Naomi was potty trained, and I'm going to explain to you how that happened. Okay, so she'll be able to tell you, your child will be able to tell you that they're uncomfortable or they need a wee, and they will also be uncomfortable whenever they do a wee. And finally, they are more aware of their environment, very much aware of the environment. Now, when we came back from Nigeria, I knew that Naomi was getting ready to potty. In fact, I actually wanted to potty train Naomi when we were in Nigeria because I felt the weather was going to be hot or warm. It's nice to potty train kids during summer. Yes, it's nice to potty train kids during summer. Simple reason is because when a child wheels during winter, the child is likely going to get a cold. When a child wheels during summer, the wheel will probably be making the child comfortable because it's too warm, right? But that's not necessarily what I'm saying is that it's easier, it's nicer when you're wearing the child pants during winter. You want to cover up. During summer you can just wear the child just their pants or their knickers, very something simple, not over covering, so that when the child needs a wee, you can quickly go and help the child, so that the child won't have accident in the process of taking off all the layers. So in brief summary, that's the reason why it's easier to have your child potty train during summer. So we wanted to potty train in Nigeria, but unfortunately we couldn't because we were going from one place to another, and you know when you're potty training a child, you don't want to move in from one environment to another environment. If the child needs a wee, what will happen? It's just going to be a mess. So I decided when we'll come back, we'll potty train. So as soon as we came back, I went to the shops and I got Naomi pants, right? Very cute, beautiful pants. Cute pants with all the colors, all the animals, all the drawings. They are so beautiful, and I like the way they do kids pants. It just makes it beautiful and the child wants to wear the pants. I got home, took off all of them. Now I bought a lot. I bought I think about 20 pants, because I know she might have accident now and then. And I said to Naomi, now you're a big girl, right? When you need a wee, you tell mommy that you need a wee. Mind you, prior to this, I had ordered a potty. I'm going to be inserting pictures here and there. Before this time, when I tried to potty train Naomi, I had that one that you put on the toilet and the baby will sit on the toilet, and it didn't work. Nah, it didn't work. She wasn't having it. She wasn't ready for it. So I just, I just dumped it. So what I did was I got a potty, very nice, beautiful, simple potty, not too expensive, not over the top. Pictures, you're going to be seeing what the potty looks like. And I said to Naomi, this is going to be your toilet, and if you need the big mommy and daddy's toilet and your brother and sister's toilet, you can ask for that. And whenever you need a wee, tell mommy that you need a wee. Naomi, in the beginning, or when we started, she wouldn't tell you she needed a wee. We were monitoring Naomi every 2 hours. We'll take her to the toilet. My house is, I've got other kids, so we are located in such a way that Phoebe is helping, Chidugam is helping, Mark is helping, everybody was helping. They will take her to the toilet, but the reward is that she likes to flush the toilet. So kids like to flush the toilet. So whenever she sees a potty, whiz on it, her reward is that she's going to flush the toilet. So she was always looking forward to that. She started alternating using the potty and using the main toilet. All you just need to do is take her thing down. She would sit, you sit her on it, and she will comfortably do her way. Now, we now moved to doing number 2. Number 2, if you know, is the most difficult one, because kids for some reason don't like to do number 2, maybe in front of people or maybe on the toilet. But that was, in fact, Naomi's potty training was the easiest of them all. Now, because that potty was there, whenever we're downstairs, the potty was downstairs. Whenever we're upstairs, the potty was upstairs. Naomi, I would know that Naomi needs a poo, because she would start fatting, she would start becoming uncomfortable, and obviously if she hasn't done poo for a day, I know she needs to poo. I started encouraging her, Naomi, do you need the toilet? Do you need a poo? Do you need the toilet? That was how we did until sometimes she say, yeah, mommy, I need the toilet, and she would go to the potty. She would poo on the potty. As I speak to you right now, if Naomi needs the wee, Naomi needs the toilet, she would tell you that she needs a wee and she needs a poo, and she will go to the toilet or she'll go to the potty. She will sit down by herself and she will use it. If she doesn't need it, if you ask her, Naomi, do you need the toilet? She will tell you no. The only time Naomi had an accident overnight was our fault, because she slept quite early. She slept very, very early, so she didn't wee. What we tend to do is for her to wee prior to going to bed. So she didn't wee before she went to bed, because she slept while she was downstairs in the living room watching TV or something. She slept, so she had an accident. I can tell you that this was the easiest, less stressful of the potty training that I have ever encountered. So take it from me, if your child is not ready to be potty trained, you're going to be stressed out. If your child is not ready to be potty trained, your child is going to be having an accident every other time, because they don't understand. They don't even know. They haven't come to that awareness that, okay, this thing I'm feeling right now is because I need a wee. That's why I'm feeling this way. But when your child is ready, your child will be able to be aware that they need a toilet, they need a wee, they need this, and they will tell you, they will verbalize it. They will not be doing like this, right? When I went to Nigeria, I saw a lot of kids that are like literally what would I say, 15 months, 16 months, they can't speak, right? They can't really tell you that they need the toilet. You just see them going like this on their, as in holding their dress or their trousers. That's how you know that they need a wee. And obviously, because of where they are, they can easily just sit anywhere. Where we are, you can't just stay anywhere and wee. You have to go to the toilet. If you're outside, you have to find a place where the child can wee. But guys, I have a lot of nappy. Like when I mean nappy, the pull-up nappy. My daughter, I ain't doing it anymore. She goes to church. If she needs the toilet, she will tell the teachers she needs the toilet. And at nursery as well, it was fantastic. So this is the simple way for you to potty train your child. Know when your child is ready. Encourage your child to speak when they need the toilet. And that's it. That's it. Have you enjoyed this video? I know you did. I know you did. Are there other ways that you potty trained your child that you think was super easy, or you even did it earlier and it was easy for you? Let me know on the comment section, because potty training is one thing that has a lot of parents struggle with, or when they get to that point they start thinking, oh, how am I going to do it now? What am I going to do? The child is going to be weeing everywhere, the child is going to be having an accident everywhere. It's a big problem for some people. Let us know in the comment section how you did it. But I've done it 4 times and it was super easy, and this was the easiest, and I thought I would share with you. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know by pressing the like button, the subscribe button, and also sharing to your friends, and tell them that potty training is easy. Just let the child to be ready when they need to be potty trained, and let the child to be ready and they'll be potty trained easily. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye for now. Bye.